G'day mate, welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jetty, and today, I'm really hoping, it is a hope, it is a prayer, that we can finally finish off our current projects, trying to make small carrier rockets, trying to make 7.5 small carrier rockets per second. We have completed the quantum chip part, we have completed the Dyson Sphere components, now we just have to make deuterium fuel rods. Now, deuterium fuel rods have three items in the recipe. They have good old titanium alloy, not an issue. We're importing that. Don't even have to worry about it. They have deuterium. Well, we'll come back to that problem. And we have supermagnetic rings. Today, I want to get through supermagnetic rings, and I want to start on the deuterium. At least start. Because supermagnetic rings, that's actually not too bad. Supermagnetic rings only need half a belt's worth, okay? So to make half a belt's worth of supermagnetic rings, I need one whole belt's worth of electromagnetic turbines, I need a belt and a half worth of good old magnets, and I need half a belt of energetic graphene. Which means I need 2 belts worth of electric motors. Because of electric motors, I need, hang on, let me just double check the maths. I need 6 belts worth of iron, plus 4 belts worth of copper to make all the magnetic coils. Plus, it actually means that magnets, good old magnets, remember how I said I only needed 1.5 belts worth of magnets for supermagnetic rings? With all the magnetic coils, I actually need 5.5 belts worth of magnets. So we're going to have to do a little bit about smelting in the not too distant future, but it's okay. I did release my smelting blueprints, but we'll get to those when we get to those. To start with, we just need to try and make half a belt of supermagnetic rings. So I have this little build which we started to play with in the last episode, and this is sort of taking direct insertion to a level 10. That's probably the best way of putting it. I want another tower here. There we go. Okay, so first off, we're going to need gears. Now, gears are going to need iron. We need to have 2 belts worth of gears to feed our 2 belts worth of gears to feed our 2 belts worth of engines. So every engine requires 1 gear every 2 seconds. Every gear machine makes 1 gear every 1 second. So with that out of the way, first thing we're going to do is we're going to set you to be iron. You're going to be doing nothing but importing iron. We're going to bring iron down here into that belt, and also, like I said, we need a second belt of iron eventually, because we're going to have to split these builds up into multiple subcomponents. On top of that, every electric motor also needs 2 belts worth of iron. So we need to bring in another belt worth of iron there, and another belt worth of iron there. Now, I still need to get the magnetic coils into these machines as well. We'll come back to that problem. That's going to be a problem we're definitely going to come back to. I'm not sure how we're going to do that, but we have our gears are going to direct insert into this machine and this machine. We're going to have this machine and this machine can grab iron off either belts. Same thing applies here. And then for every 2 electric motors, we need for every 2 seconds we'll make 2 electric motors, being this machine and this machine. And then to make the electromagnetic turbine, every 2 seconds we're going to need 2 engines, being this machine and this machine, direct inserted into that machine. Oh, that's magnetic coils in. Okay, and then this belt here also has to be magnetic coils, and then output. Output. Okay. Let's rearrange this output, because I need to reconsider output. Okay, so output-wise, we're going to have you guys... How many is it? Do you guys need 2 belts of coils? Maybe that's why I did it that way. Just double checking my calculations. Yeah, you guys need 2 belts worth of coils. So that's a belt worth of coils. 2 belts worth of coils. And these guys also need 2 belts worth of coils. No, it should be okay. It should be okay. We should be able to work this out. Okay, so we're going to have you output on the far side, and then the supermagnetic rings. The supermagnetic rings are going to have to bring in assembler goes there. No, assembler goes forward at 1 tile. Okay, so we're going to have... I'm going to okay, so first off, electromagnetic turbines are going to bring all their resources this way, because I need 40 of these guys to just 30 of these guys. Okay, so we're gonna bring all the resources this way, and then I think I'm gonna take the output back that way. No, I think I'm gonna bring the output this way as well. Okay, alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to have you import from there, output to there. Then you guys still need to have 1.5 belts worth of magnets and 1 belt of graphene. So it should be a case of input, input, input. Now I can split up those belts however I decide, but that should be our blueprint. At least that's my hope. Because I'm definitely hoping I can blueprint this a lot. Okay, we need to remove those belts. I'm going to copy. We're going to go from there to there. Paste. Okay, so that's 8 machines. At least the motors. Okay, and we need 80 machines all up. You know what? Copy again. Paste. So that's 1 copy, 2 copy. Line things up. 3. Now, I'm going to try this. So if you hit the plus and the minus, you can actually adjust the spacing in the blueprint. So in theory, if I bring that back so they touch one another, that to me looks like they're going to overlap, and okay, so something went wrong to start with. Let's try again. Drag and hit the minus button. So that should automatically overlap the belts. It does. Oh wow, that just made life so much easier. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 5 copies. I need 10 copies. So we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit the minus button and they should all join together. Collide with other objects. Oh! Yeah, that collided hard. Okay, you're 1 tile out. So let's just put a belt there so we can see where we need to move everything off. Sure, we can all go away. Alright, I need to put a miner there and a miner there. That was actually not as hard to fix as I thought it could have been. We'll run that into there. We'll run, actually, there is nothing to stop you running back to that side. I'm trying to load balance the belts, so to speak. Okay, probably helps if you had a power pole. Can't tell if you have a power pole or not. Let's assume you don't. Okay. Back to this problem. So we should be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hit the minus button once, and that should paste down perfectly. Now, there's a couple of problems with this particular build. Just a few. The first one being that I actually need to get a lot more iron into the build. Because, well, actually no. First things first, let's do our gears. so our gears need to hook up to 2 different belts after 20 assemblers. Turns out I'm out of belts. Belts and sorters. Grab assemblers at the same time. And you have fractionators. Let's just grab the fractionators because we're going to need them in the long run. Alright. Go bots. Still need more bot research. Okay. So, first things first. After gear machines. After 40 gear machines. So, halfway. I could eyeball it. Let's not do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So, after 20, that iron belt is empty. So, we're just going to rearrange the iron belt. It also means, this being the halfway point, and this is where things are going to get a little bit dicey, it also means that the iron belt is also empty. Shit. Okay, if I had a belt up one level, there's no way I can fit that again. Up one level. That's 2 levels. Yeah, not without running into things over and over and over. Okay, I think I'm going to have to put a gap in the build. I don't see a better option. Oh yeah, game loves it when you hold down shift and delete that much belt at once. Okay, so I would have to be up a tile and come down to ground level. No, okay. Forward a tile, then ground level. There we go. Because I think the only answer for this one is lasagna. We're just going to have to layer it up to get enough iron into the build there. Alright, let's just remove all this stuff real quick. Now we have a blueprint. It's not that hard to fix. It just means we go 1, oops, 2, 3, 4, 5, hit the minus button to squeeze them all together. And it doesn't need the belt at the bottom anymore, but that's okay. We can remove... We're going to leave those gaps for just a second. That button. Yeah, we can work out those gaps in just a second. Alright, so we need to rebuild all this, remove that belt. Robots. Okay. So, couple of other things we need to organize. So that's iron... No, that's not iron. We need to have you up a level and run you into there. Up a level and into... I'm not going to get another tower at that end. Okay, hang on. Let's go back 3 steps. So, I also need to get magnetic coils. And magnetic coils are... they're 2 magnets for 2 output with 1 copper, which means they're the exact same recipe basically as electronic circuits. So we need a belt. We need a belt for magnets, a shared belt for copper, a dedicated belt for magnets, 1, 2, 3, and another output belt. We're going to set you to be magnetic coils. We're going to give you a input off your magnet line, hang on, that should be on the side, there we go, there, and output, you need to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 again. Okay. So, first things first. That there is... I should probably filter these. That one and that one. Okay. So that there is going to be our magnetic coils. Okay, now I have 2 belts worth of magnetic coils, which we then need to actually add to the build. Magnetic coils need to go in here and here. Okay, so let's bring you rotate upper tile. Yes, okay, and same with you. Upper tile into there. Okay, so magnetic coils. After, there's no way that's going to do a full build. So after 40 machines, okay, without sorters. So that's 15. That's 30. I'm hoping it's this point, this halfway point. 3, 6, 9, 10. Perfect. Okay, so at this point, that magnetic coil for engines is dead. As for the one for the electromagnetic turbines, it's also dead, which is perfect, because what we're going to do now is, well, actually, I don't even have to walk over there anymore. We have blueprints. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy from there to there, scroll over here, press paste, rotate that twice, and just drop the whole build right there. Seems like a good spot. Okay, so that's another 2 belts worth of magnetic coils. Just pasted down. I do love. But this is what makes blueprints good. The fact that you can spend a bit of time working out a build and then go, oh yeah, I need another one of those, and just drop it straight down. Okay, so I need that belt to go... Oh, actually, no, I need that belt to go in there. And then I need your friendly other belt to go in... must be horizontal when... Well, we'll hit the R button until we get a straight belt. There we go. Horizontal and turning. It is horizontal! Fine, come down to ground level, then do the turn. Which now means your friend has to do the same, otherwise it'll probably bother somebody in the comment section that one's raised up and the other one's flat. Not that you can really... Oh, okay. Depends on the angle. Sometimes you can tell, sometimes you can't. Okay, one autosave. Poor editor's got to cut out every single one of those autosaves. Okay, so that's magnetic coils through to the end of the build. Hang on, I'm double checking my maths. Yeah, I needed 4 belts worth of magnetic coils. We have 2 there and 2 there. That's 4. We need 6 belts of iron. 1, 2. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 belts worth of iron as well. That's that done. That's that done. So then I just need to join these belts together, and then we need to change and rearrange a few things. So I need 30 supermagnetic ring machines. Now the way these are set up, so I need 40 of the electromagnetic turbines, and I need 30 of these guys. So they're all spaced out. I don't need them spaced out. I can have them right beside one another. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to drag out. That is 15. That's 30. That's the whole build done. Which means I can remove all those belts. Okay, I need to leave that belt connected. Yes, okay. Remove all those machines. Okay. So, that's now done. The other thing we're going to do is I'm going to drop a tower literally there. And you're going to bring out magnets and the... whatever that stuff's called. The coal. The smelted coal. Okay. Now the devs just need to give us a way to reverse belts quickly and easily. Okay. So that belt has to go... Actually... There to there to there. Okay, curiosity. Curiosity. I'd like to copy that without sorters. Paste. Minus. Oh. That's as far as I can. It still looks like it's there's a limit to how far you can drag this. It's convenient I don't have to line things up. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Okay, but I could always just copy a larger section like so, remove those guys, paste, and then drag too far, hit the minus button, and done. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that, they're all left over. They don't need to be there. Okay, so that should give us, that belt stops there. So that should give us super magnetic rings coming out here. And I only put one tower at the right-hand side. That's not too bad. Okay, so after we have our super magnetic rings, we need to make deuterium fuel rods. Deuterium fuel rods. Deuterium fuel rods. Okay. Really easy recipe, actually. Oh no, it's only going to give us one belt worth of output. I got worried for a second that we might have 2 or 3 belts worth of output. Okay, deuterium fuel rods, titanium alloy, plus supermagnetic rings, plus a lot of deuterium. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our grid shift lines. We have one right there. Actually, we're going to put in another tower. Actually, we're not. Have a tower over there. You're doing a belt and a half and a belt. So you're doing 2.5 belts. I'm pretty sure I can bring... Hang on. Oh, crap. I need 120 factories. Oh, that's a lot more than I thought. Okay, never mind. We're going to put in a tower over here, it seems. Okay. There's no way I'm going to do 120 in one row. It'll have to be 2 rows of 60. Let's just start short. Okay, so we're going to do there. We're going to bring out titanium. It's literally one item. Actually no, because we're going to use the towers to import a whole bunch of hydrogen, deuterium as well. Okay, fine. Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is production. I can't loop the build around. Okay. I'm thinking ahead of my mouth, which is probably good because, you know, if it was the other way around, it'd be very, very boring. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring in supermagnetic rings into here. We're going to bring in titanium alloy into here. We're going to have our output belt here, which is an odd spot for it, I know. And then we're going to bring in deuterium. Now, I'm going to need to bring in a lot of deuterium. Like a lot of deuterium. So, in fact, I need 10 belts worth of deuterium. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 9, 10. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 10 belts of deuterium. That's going to be lots of fun to play with. Okay. Copy that. Yeah, okay, collides. I should have really been used to that by now. 1, 2, 3. Hit the minus button. It still missed. You know what? It's quicker and easier to do that and just manually place that and that. Okay. So we just trim all that up. Okay. There's no way I'm going to get a power pole into that mess. All right. We're going to do a power pole there. That's probably worse because now it's going to take up even more space. Alright, so we need to get from there to there plus a tile. copy, exit blueprint mode, remove, X, F2, that and that, oh, it lost my paste, okay, okay, so I need 120 of these guys, so that is 40? 40. Yeah, I'm not even counting anymore. They do not look like they're they're joining up. No, they really don't look like they're joining up, the belts at least. Why is that? Do I need an extra belt on each of these? Because I do not want to go through and have to manually try and join everything. Paste. Minus. Okay, try for the third time. So from there to there, paste. There to there. That looks joint. Oh, please don't be in my way. Thanks. Oh, okay, alright, no, we're good. Okay, so 4, 8, 16, blah, 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 blah. I wonder if that's 15. I wonder if that's the maximum drag, like everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, okay, it is. So 15 times 4 is 40, 60? 60. So actually I want 14 worth because we already have one. And it should be a case of click, drag, and do another 15. Oh, look. Whoop. We didn't even quite run into the ore. Okay. So that's the build. Oh my gosh. Pick up lots of belts. I probably need sorters. Yeah, I need sorters. Okay. Alright, now. Next thing we need to work out is after... They 10 belts. So it's after every 12 machines. So... Here. We're going to have to... do that, which means we do that, which means we do that, which means we do that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. I don't think I'm going to be doing the zigzag all the way along. Okay, so 4. What's that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, halfway. 1, 2, 3. Halfway, which should be there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, which would be there. 1, 2, 3, and halfway would be there. 1, 2, 3, halfway would be there. 1, 2, 3, halfway would be here. 1, 2, 3. Lack of item. Really? Sure. Give me more belt. I just look at the speed it counts down. It's like, no, you had belt. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then that one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hey, we're all out. Okay. So in theory, I'd have to do something in the way of zigzag. So I need to do something about it. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly. But we're going to release the bots. Wow, they're getting fast. Okay. Alright. So, that's deuterium fuel rods. Okay. Which is plain. It's simple. It's easy. It's grand. It also is going to require a lot of deuterium. Like 10 belts worth. So, we need to find a large blank area so we can start working on some fractionators. I need to convert 100% of the hydrogen. Oh, hang on. Let's get this belt in and done. In, done, and out of my way. You guys, I want that fire ice. There. Okay. That says 200 belt. I just picked up 2,000 belt. Okay, run you and you and you and you. This has got to be more than a belt's worth, but that's fine. Back to the North Pole. Grab. Wow, we're running out of belt. Okay. Can I not use that tool? Sure. Okie dokie. We want you to come in a dead straight. I want you to come around beside this build because we need every bit of available space we can get because we need to do 100 fractionators. And preferably, well, it's going to end up being probably 120 fractionators. Let's just assume we're going to have you going there. Okay. So, fractionators. Look, anywhere's a good spot to start. Alright, we want power poles. I have 8 of those left as well. Alright, I want production. I want fractionators. Okay, we want... So, fractionators have a 1% chance of converting hydrogen into deuterium, okay? What I want to do is I want to have, I believe it's loops of 9, loops of 18 rather. 18 multiplied by 6 is 108, yeah. So I want to have 9 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I want you to have... Sure, you can go to the right. I hope. That's a hydrogen belt. It's a hydrogen belt that's already spoken for. We can't steal it. Let's get you from there to there. Out of the way. So we're gonna have you output to there, come out there. All right. So then we're gonna go 9 again. We're gonna have the belt come out, up, down, in. We're gonna go in, out. And then loop through this side. Okay, and I just realized we're gonna need storage tanks, which I'm really hoping are in the network. I don't technically need them, but it's probably better to have them than not have them. They are in the network. Excellent. Okay. Alright, so that is our... Well, no, that is still missing half the belts. Okay, so what we need to do is hook that into there, that into there. Now, I know there's some way to blueprint this, so all the belts magically hook up and stuff. I'm opting not to, because I believe the hassle to make that blueprint, so I could blueprint down each individual fraction and have it link up to all the other belts, is probably more hassle than it is for me to just build that part manually. Okay, so that is... Nope, we need a power pole. Okay, I need to work out power, because power is going to be important. We need to have power there, and power there. Okay. So, that's 18 fractionators. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come from here to here. I'm going to paste it. And 18 is something, it doesn't really matter. No, that's going to get in my way. Okay, I want to save this. We're going to call this fractionators. Temp fraction. Copy, paste, save blueprint. Cool. Alright, we have a temporary blueprint. Because it's temporary because that build's going to get in the way. Thanks, Icarus. I didn't actually need you to fly. What I need you to do is just leap one more time. Okay, change that back before it gets me in trouble. Okay, so we need to avoid that tower with our build. So 1, that's going to overlap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 6. Okie dokie. Can I have, please, a lot more belt? And take half the storage tanks. I don't actually know how many storage tanks I'm going to need. Oh, power poles. That's the other thing I was going to grab. Yeah, all of them, please. We seem to be burning through them for some reason. Okay, so I need to put one there. I need to turn on that overlay, so now we can at least see when things are unpowered. Because the last thing I want to do is have to come back and repower up things. Alright, so with that done, I need to put a storage tank. Okay, I believe I can put a tank there, and then I can run... No, okay, alright, fine. We'll move the tank forward one tile. I'll then hook that belt back up. You go away, run the belt down, run the belt in. Okay, so then we're going to bring that into there. We're going to bring that into there. We're going to bring that into there. Really hope this fits at the other end. Okay, less than ideal. Alright, it's my first copy and it's already not blueprintable, but okay, fine. Alright, I want you to bring out. Now I could probably still blueprint this. Alright, we want to bring and line you up with that power pole. Okay. So then I need splitters. We need 2 splitters. Yeah, 2 splitters. Okay, I'm gonna need a splitter. Let's just assume that they're going to go there and there. Alright, I need you to input, and you to input, and you, and you, and you, and you. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. Okay, so this is going to bring in a belt worth of hydrogen here and here. Okay, technically it's going to come. So what we're going to do? Let's just build a example. All right, I'm going to put down a tower. Tower is going to bring in hydrogen, a lot of hydrogen, like a lot of hydrogen. Okay, now each tower can support. In my books, this is a setting that I adhere to. Each one can support 120 items out per second. Okay, that's the maximum I run out of a tower. So that's 4 belts worth. Now, you have 12 ports on the outside. So rather than me running a belt out and then running it through a splitter and splitting it into there and into there, I'm actually going to just run 2 belts out, but I'm going to count it as 1 belt, and run it into this build and this build. With the idea being that at the end of the day, it can only output 1 belt worth of deuterium, therefore it can only input 1 belt worth of hydrogen. And for every tower, I'm going to have 4 of these builds, which is going to be a problem, because it's not a small build. Alright, I want to grab everything from there to there. Yes, that did not grab the tower. Excellent. We're going to call that 108 fractionators. Yeah, 100% goodness. Okay. And we're going to give you a 2-2. We're going to give you deuterium from a fractionator. Yes. Okay, so we're going to save that blueprint. Now, I do want to address blueprints. I'm going to be making probably all my blueprints available. We'll see at what speed that happens between me saying it and actually showing up. But if you want to grab a copy of this blueprint, any other blueprints, my smelting blueprints, which we haven't covered, but there is a separate, we haven't covered in this video, but there is a separate video on them. You can jump on my Discord server. Link is on the screen right now. Also down in the description, you can jump on my Discord server, and you should be able to grab all my blueprints. All my blueprints that I've shared so far. There are ones that I share out as like a temporary share. Oh well, I could rotate that. There are ones I share out as like as a temporary in the Dyson Sphere channel. They're ones that are like experimental. We're not sure how well they're going to work, and that's why I'm sharing them out. Rather than sharing them out, we're sharing them out that way rather than sharing them out officially. Okay, I'm going to have an issue. Because I need 10 belts worth. That's 1 belt. So I need... Okay, first things first. My plan was just to paste this down and be able to hook up one of them and then do everything else off screen. But I think... I think I need to break the belts again and have a second autosave. I just removed everything. Alright. We have a working blueprint. You know what? We have a working blueprint that we're probably going to talk through in the next episode. Because I'm going to have to spend some time trying to work out exactly where we're going to be placing these. Because they're massive. I didn't realize they'd be quite this big. Maybe across the planet that way? I don't know. Let me think about it. I will see you guys in the next episode. Obviously, we didn't manage to get Deuterium fuel rods up and running this episode. We did get a lot of the base production in, so it should be quick and easy to finish off next episode. I hope. And it turns out I missed some power poles. So, with that said, I'm going to call it here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And do me a favor, tell your mum, JD said hi. Hi, that's it. I'm out. Alright, bye.